I know, I've not done a video in a while. I just wanted a bit of a break. A short break ended up being a few months. I haven't played the ST much lately. I've been sticking to my Switch and my PS4. I don't record videos for those, by the way. So I feel that now is the time to get back and do some retro gaming with a shorter indie game. Duck Dash is a puzzle game written by John Geimer. It was released via ST format on Wonder Disc 68, which was a special disc which was given to subscribers. I believe that it came out in 1995. The game itself sees you playing as a duck who simply has to collect all the eggs on a single non-scrolling screen. Along the way, there are numerous enemies blocking your path, ready to kill you, as well as various power-ups such as invincibility to give you a boost, because unfortunately, you have no ability to kill those enemies, you can only run away. As you move around, the ground begins to crack. Now, once it cracks, you are not able to walk on it anymore. This goes double for the enemies, so you can often use this to your advantage to block them in an area. Of course, this can mean that you are able to block yourself in, at which point you have to use your duck's notable ability of being able to slide all the tiles on the screen. You need to do this in the later levels, especially when there's a lot of enemies near the eggs that you're trying to collect. Graphically, it's a very simple looking game that is kinda similar to the single screen 80s arcade games from yesteryear. Every enemy is animated, however it is pretty clear that your duck character does not have the movement animation other than standing still and moving his mouth repeatedly. But to be honest, for a game like this, the simple visuals are okay, as is the gameplay which really matters here. The game itself plays well with the joystick, and the movement working how you'd expect it to, and the moving and sliding of the tiles handled by the button. It's easy to pick up and play. Whilst the controls are good, you do find that the levels lack much in terms of variety. It is true there are different enemies on each stage, but they don't act any differently. The enemies themselves just seem to roam about randomly, and if they do hit you, then it's down to luck on their part and partly yours. When you also consider that the backgrounds are just colour swaps of each other, then you begin to realise that you're simply just replaying the same stage over and over again. It therefore begins to lose its shine rather quickly. Duck Dash wasn't a commercial release, so in a way you have to forgive its shortcomings. It's a decent arcade style game that's worth playing if only for short little bursts. But nevertheless, I'm not sure how long this game actually is. I mean, I've never actually seen the end credits. There is a possibility it just loops on forever. But nevertheless, let's give this a go and let's start playing.
Gotcha. Check.